I'm Joyce Pounsett. I currently live at Newton on Fry Terrace, just by the reservoir. And as a child I was born and bred at Peterborough in our mid-north, the railway town that had quite a lot to do with transport of troops during the Second World War. And I was of an age when I could remember that. We had a full acre block, of which we had a tiny little cottage built on one part towards the front. That was hysterical because every day, literally, Mum would have to go and use the dustpan to clean up the red brick because it was a big fireplace in the middle of the house. That wood stove, was on every day of the year. Summer, autumn, winter, spring. She did all her cooking there, and the house actually moved with whichever way the wind was blowing, and the dust would come down and Mum would have to pick up the brick dust. Every so often dear old Dad would go up on the roof and repatch it and put lead lining so that we didn't get drowned or when the rain came. As a child we were all expected to work. There were only two of us. As the eldest, I was Dad's mate. They'd call it abusive childhood, I think now, but we had work that we were expected to do, even as a 3-year-old and a 4-year-old. Mum ran over 100 chooks in a big area down the backyard away from the house and beyond where the long drop dunny was, and part of my work, even as a baby, was to go around, or as a youngster, drag my sister along and collect the eggs. We had to fill the water and the feed buckets and make sure that they were looked after, retrieve any naturally deceased birds so that Dad could kill them, or bury them. And as I got older, I became the head mesmerist. I would have to mesmerise the chickens that were going to be for the long chop. When see, during the war we used the barter system. There was no money, or minimal money, and Dad would say to me, mesmerise them, then he'd give them the chop and the damn things would chase after me, and I'd go inside covered in blood. It was a great life. I had a cubby house. I had a couple of very good friends, and nowadays you look at the children with everything put on for them, but we had to use our imagination. We had a local creek where we could go and get tadpoles and other bits and pieces, but all in all it was a great life, lots of laughs, and always plenty of love, and that was the main thing.